Well, today's the start of National School Bus Safety Week, and the State Department of Motor Vehicles is reminding drivers, safety first, safety always. And joining me now to talk more about it is Connecticut DMV Commissioner Tony Guerrera. Tony, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So, Tony, my first question for you is, how often does the DMV inspect these school buses?
Well, great question. This is a process that the DMV does every year.
Okay.
We have inspectors that start from September all the way through August in regards to the school bus inspection process, because there's over 10,000 school buses that we inspect annually.
Wow. And do you change it every year, or does what goes into that?
Well, it's a vigorous process. Our inspectors go out there, they check underneath the buses, they check the mechanisms of the buses, the safety precautions on the school buses, seat belts if they should have them, safety for the lights, that the guards are coming out for the children.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bit of a process, and that's why it takes so long from September to August. We just don't wait till the summer, right? Saying, okay, the summer starts in June, all right, we're going to do this right now, 2 months, we'll get them done. But it goes much longer than that. So that's why the process starts from September to August.
Okay. And of course, we want our buses to be top tier, but when it comes to the drivers, how are you guys making sure that they are ready to go for when it's time to go?
Again, we have a vigorous process that the drivers have to go through. There's a testing process in regards to questions. Then also we put them on the road. We check in regards to make sure they check the buses before they go on. They make sure that when they drive the routes, they understand when they come to railroad crossings, whatever it is, that they're doing everything that the guide says that they're supposed to do.
And going off of that, you know, a lot of times it's not the bus driver, it's the other people that we have to worry about. How can we make sure they know the rules of what you're supposed to do with the school bus?
It's so important, and thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
People obviously tend to be in a rush in the mornings and so forth, but it is so important to make sure that you follow the laws. When you come up to a school bus and you see the lights are on, stop. Wait for that school bus to proceed again. Once the lights are off, then you know you can go. But so many times people tend to veer over it and start to pass the school bus. And at any given moment, you don't know if a child is coming across the front there or whatever it may be. So we ask, please, everyone, to be cautious and make sure that those lights are off the bus before you travel.
And of course, we want our kids, our students to be as safe as possible. What is some advice that we can just give them as they're walking out the door?
Absolutely. We tell parents all the time, when the kids, approach the bus, to make sure that they go into the bus, they sit down, they behave themselves, because you don't want to distract the driver also, right? He's driving a school bus. And then when they get off the bus, same thing. They go off the bus, all right? They make sure they travel in front of the bus, not behind the bus, so therefore the driver can see in the mirrors on both sides, and as that gate swings open, that they know that there's no potential drivers coming through.
That is great advice.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys are doing for this week, for National Bus Safety Week?
Well, we're out there, promoting this, like shows like this, and we hope that people really take a good look at what we do and make sure it's all about the safety for our children and our precious
yeah, I mean, the kids are what matter, right? Yeah.
Right, that's it.
Well, Tony, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Of course, we want to keep our students safe, and it's people like you that's helping make that happen. So thank you, Tony. We're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.